NieR Replicant is a weird game to review for me. I absolutely adored the original game way back when I was a 16-year-old JRPG fanboy and would harp on and on and on about it whenever anyone would even remotely bring up JRPGs. This obviously got much worse when Automata skyrocketed the series' popularity from weird, obscure action JRPG to a household name, and I relished the thought of being able to discuss this absolute 10 out of 10 game with all my friends. The weird part is, now that I'm replaying NieR with all of Replicant's bells and whistles, I'm just not having as much fun with it. I will get the hot take out of the way straight away and outright state to you guys, I genuinely preferred Gestalt to Brother NieR. I found the fatherhood angle from him a lot more compelling than I am finding this brother side of things. This could be down to the fact that I don't really like my siblings very much and we have distanced ourselves over many years, so I find this relationship quite difficult to comprehend. I know, boo-hoo me. I don't have this issue in much else though, so this is probably a stretch. The bullet hell action JRPG combat is back and is exactly how you remember it, or at least exactly how I remember it. It's been well over a decade since I played the original game, so I am struggling to see much of a difference when it comes to overall combat. This opinion is likely to change as I'm going to be doing a couple of comparison videos over the next few weeks, so that might shift my mind on this. In NieR, you are essentially controlling the character in what feels like a precursor to the top-of-the-line Platinum Games combat we have experienced over the past decade. Whilst using a book named Grimoire Vice to cast one or two spells you can map to your controller that give you an edge in these fights. What really irritates me about this combat is that the magic abilities just don't count to my overall combo counter, when I personally feel they should be, but that's such a minor thing. It just annoys me because I'm not getting my goddamn combo counter up. The world outside of towns is beautifully designed but feels a little empty when you have backtracked across the small handful of maps 40 to 50 times to deliver items or hand in side quests. Speaking of which, the breakable side quests can go to hell. It's the story that's why you should be playing NieR Replicant, however. I won't delve too much into it because some of the surprises along the way should be experienced within the atmosphere they are intended and not on my YouTube video. You play as the titular NieR, as he tries to find a cure for his sister's disease known as the Black Scroll. This disease has claimed normal people and kings alike and shows no signs of stopping at claiming the life of your younger sister. Along the way you meet Kaine, Grimoire Vice and Emil. It's within these characters and the towns that they populate that this game shines. Every single one of them is such an expertly crafted and fantastically written character that oozes personality and depth, and I found myself caring as much for them as I do my real life dog by the time the credits had rolled for the 4th time. I'm going to give NieR Replicant 2 scores for this review. I know, I'm breaking the rules on this a bit, but it's my website so I don't care. Score number 1. If you haven't played NieR before, there's so much to love with Replicant. The absolutely phenomenal storyline and characters are more than enough to make up for a slightly empty, albeit it's the end of the world so I won't mark it down too much, world, and slightly sluggish combat. And with this in mind, I will give NieR Replicant a 9 out of 10. Score number 2. If you have played NieR before, then aside from a few very small surprises at the end of the game, there isn't a great deal of additional content or things to attract you back to the title. With that in mind, however, I'm having an absolute blast playing this, and I can quite comfortably sit on my staple review score of liking everything and giving it an 8 out of 10. What do you think of NieR? Would you like people to read your review of the title? Email me at luke@respawning.co.uk and we'll publish an article on the people's thoughts of the titles, and you might even make it onto my upcoming videos. Don't forget to check us out at respawning.co.uk and subscribe to the channel if you liked our videos. If you didn't, we'd still appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, or even gave us some feedback on what you didn't like about it. We look forward to seeing you on our next videos, and don't forget to follow us on all the social media channels as well. Stay safe, everyone.